The 2022 FIFA World Cup is Qatar.
It was nearly 3 years ago when Qatar was awarded the right to host the 2022 World Cup, but almost immediately questions were asked about how a country where temperatures can exceed 40 degrees Celsius could handle a football tournament in the summer. Sebastian Coe is an expert in organising big sporting events. London's 2012 Olympic chief says issues such as the climate shouldn't stop countries like Qatar from bidding and hosting World Cups or Olympics.
We can't just sort of sit here over the next 20 years and say, well, only a relatively few handful of countries are in a position to host great sporting events. And we should also recognise that in building that global capacity, we are going to confront challenges. Sometimes they're climatic, sometimes they'll be political, sometimes they'll be cultural and social.
From the outset, the organisers of Qatar 2022 have said that they would have the technology in place to deal with the heat. Carbon-neutral air-cooled stadiums were the centrepiece of their bid to FIFA, but that sort of technology doesn't come cheap, and the Gulf state, powered by natural gas wealth, certainly hasn't held back when it comes to splashing the cash. Well, it's estimated the World Cup will cost Qatar $220 billion. Of that, $140 billion will be spent on transport infrastructure. That means new roads, new airport and a brand new rail and metro system. $4 billion will be set aside to help build 9 brand new stadiums, including upgrading 3 existing ones. And also $17 billion will be spent on increasing the amount of accommodation. Qatar 2022 promising that they'll have 90,000 hotel rooms here in Qatar by the time the tournament gets underway. It's estimated Qatar will have to employ nearly 1 million migrant workers to help complete these massive construction projects. But although the World Cup venues have yet to be built, the general working conditions of these mainly South Asian workers have been called into question. In response to the criticism, Qatar 2022 released a statement saying, "The health, safety and well-being and dignity of every worker is of the utmost importance, as we are committed to ensuring that the World Cup serves as a catalyst towards creating sustainable improvements to the lives of all workers in Qatar." So 9 years away from kick-off and still plenty of challenges to be overcome, the Qatar 2022 organisers insist Qatar will be ready for the World Cup whenever it's held. Rahul Pathak, Al Jazeera, Doha.